My name is Kenny D, and welcome back to a brand new and exclusive video on the Daddy D channel. Now, if you can't tell by what I'm wearing, you probably shouldn't try again, because you know what I got this on for. But if you couldn't tell, I'm dressed for the Barbie movie. Yes, the Barbie movie. Not the Barbie, no, Barbie, okay? Because Barbie is bae. Anyway, today, I'm gonna be doing a recipe. If you saw by the thumbnail, because free promo for me. We're gonna go to the kitchen now. You're gonna have a good day, okay? If you're on this channel, you're gonna have a good day, okay? Thank you! I'm gonna use it anyway, and what you're going to do is you're going to add the almond flour in by sections. What you're also going to do is you're going to fold them in. Now, will this recipe be an absolute fail? Probably, but you know, that's fine. This is terrible. What is this? Yo! What is that? Alright, so forget everything I just said. This recipe just went south immediately. Okay guys, so we're just gonna completely ignore the macarons because I just lost my mind. I can't take it anymore. Instead, I'm going to make something that's similar to it but isn't as crispy light or anything of the sort. Whoopie pies. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cake mix and you're basically just going to make the cake as it instructed. So it says on the back of this box that you're supposed to use 3 eggs, 1/3 cup of oil, and 1 cup of water. Alright, so now the next thing we're going to do, because I have the cake mix ready to go, so we're just going to get ready to what we're going to do next. We're going to get separate bowls, because we're going to be making different types of colors. For the whoopie pie, we're going to basically be doing this. We're going to take a few scoops. By a few, I mean like 2. This cake mix is very thick. So, this is going to be our whoopie pie right here. Then, we're also going to be making cake scrap. We don't really need a whole lot of dough, or batter. We got that. Batter for the cupcake, and you can use white cake mix as well, but I'm just using yellow because that's what I have. So for our cupcake, what you're going to do is get strawberry extract, and we're going to add about a teaspoon of it, or however much else we can add, and we're going to mix that into this. So, to make it strawberry oriented and obviously Barbie oriented, we're going to add a little bit of neon pink food coloring to this. And we'll add about 1 dollop of that. Yes, I'm using gel, but also you can use liquid, but for some reason I can just never find liquid food coloring. I'm adding a tad bit more strawberry extract because, you know, can't make it too strawberry. But this is going to be a light pink, so we're just going to keep it the way it is now. So we're going to also add another bowl, and this one is going to be a square cake. The square cake is going to be a hot pink color. We're going to move on to the next part, which is going to be cake scraps. I'm going to get 3 bowls, 3 mini bowls. You can get these at Target for, I believe, $3. And then we're going to have 3 different colors: pink, purple, and light blue. Pink, or purple, or light blue. Now that we have these colors ready to go, we'll set them off to the side. Next, we're gonna make this. So this one right here is our whoopie pie. So for our whoopie pie, I was debating if I should make it pink as well, but that wouldn't match too well, so I decided on something else. Instead, I decided to leave it just yellow. But what we're going to do with the whoopie pie is we're going to flavor it with pink lemonade. So this might be a little complicated to mix together because it is a liquid, but don't worry, it should mix. So I'm going to add a tad bit of lemon juice. You can make it as zesty or as heterosexual as possible. So because I like it extra zesty, we're going to add some more lemon juice. Make sure that also all of your colors are completely different from each other. And if you need a refresher, let me remind you, mini cake is hot pink. Whoopie pie is light pink, and the cupcake is an actual regular pink. You're going to find yourself a circular cake tin, 2 of them to be exact. Which, by the way, I would suggest finding ones about this small. So I'm lightly oiling my pans, and what you're going to do with cake scraps is very, very, very easy. With all 3 bowls, you are going to put a dollop of cake batter into a section. So this is what it looks like, but if you really want to make those colors go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid, well, you just mix them together like it's tie-dye. We make all the colors mix because we're not racist. By the way, what do y'all think about that remix with BB Rexa and Flora Georgia Line or whoever sings that song? Personally, I hate that song. That thing played in the grocery store that I used to work at 24/7. And to be honest, I was about to let that job go instead of letting it be. Thankfully, I thugged it out. Now, to make this cake work a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If this is not enough cake batter for the bottom of the pan, like you see here, you can use the rest of the whoopie pie batter and make a weird kind of pink tie-dye pattern. So, we're gonna get out our cupcake tin, and we're basically gonna fill it to the brim. So, here is our cupcake pan. We will now put the cupcake tin into the cupcake pan, obviously. Anyway, this is what it looks like in the cupcake tin. I tried to shape it out as best as possible, but it still got curves. And it's not an hourglass. So now, make sure to properly read all the instructions on how to bake the cake. And yes, again, if you didn't know, I am using box cake. If you didn't and made it yourself at home, homemade from scratch, well, F you. Hey guys, while the oven's heating up, I want to let you guys know about my Instagram post that I have that I spent quite some time editing and I'm exhausted. But you can make me even more energized if you go and like them. Also, you can check out my TikTok where I'm doing the Barbie shake trend, a few weeks too late might I add. But, you know, I still made them anyway because I thought it'd be funny. So, yeah, check them out. So, what I'll start with first is the whoopie pies and cake slices or whatever they are. And we'll be putting them into the oven and waiting for about, give or take, around the 40-minute mark. Also, be careful because these pans are very small and could possibly tip over. So, we've got everything baked. This one, I really like this one. This one right here, this little cake, I think this one's pretty cool. This is everything. So now it's time to start making the creams and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move these off to the side. So for the first thing we're going to make, we're gonna need pink lemonade, we're gonna need some whipping cream, and we're gonna need powdered sugar. Oh dear. So first you're gonna need some heavy whipping cream, about that much, with a tad bit of pink lemonade. Now, I don't know why I decided to be special ed for this post, but apparently I expected myself to do a voiceover of this video. So yeah, thanks for that, past dat. Real nice of you to do that. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna make the cream, powdered sugar, everything like that for the pink lemonade. You're gonna add some pink to it because, you know, it's pink oriented. So that's basically the plan you're gonna do. And you're just gonna mix it until it's well incorporated and it looks like a light pink. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're basically going to just cut it into a nice circle. I use a knife for precision, but you don't really have to do that. We want to make sure that we have this top for the cookie, basically. Then you're going to have this right here. And you can shave it into where it's more of a circular shape. And then after you get a good enough shape, at least, you're gonna cut down the middle. You can cut off small sections as you go, but just make sure you got that small, smooth bottom. Okay, so I've got the two right here. I tried to make them proportional, but sometimes we don't really succeed with that. We're gonna get our cream. We're gonna get our piping tool. We're just gonna put the cream inside the piping tool. I'm gonna take some pink lemonade once again. And I'm gonna pour it into this little cup, or this little lid. And get a basting brush. With this basting brush, you're gonna spread it onto the cake to give it a bit more moistness, if that's a word, and give that extra juicy lemonade taste. And what you're going to do is literally just And this is our little cream cake or whoopie pie or whatever you want to call it.
Also, another quick note for you guys. This is the part where I start setting everything up. So I just wanted to let you guys know you're going to need some kind of square or just like a long rectangular kind of plate. I used a white one, and you'll be putting everything on here because this is like all the display and stuff like that. After you finish something, you'll put it on this plate.
Allow me to explain what we're going to be doing for these strawberry cupcake. What we're going to be doing is experimenting with white chocolate. So basically, what you're going to be using is white chocolate vanilla flavored wafers and put them into about a bowl this big. So you're going to put them into the oven or microwave for 30 seconds. There you go. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to take this cupcake and we're going to dip it. Now granted, this mixture is not very liquid, so if you can't really like fully dip it or fully submerge it, is take a decent dollop and simply turn it into cupcake frosting. And another thing you can do is use candy coating. It probably will be much more liquid and you can actually dip it a bit more efficiently. And you'll be putting it into the fridge for a while, give or take about 10, 15, maybe 30 minutes.
Quick thing, y'all. My stupid self decided to not tell you guys to put this stuff in some kind of sprinkle sugar, give it a nice little design. You'll see what I did, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't tell you to do that. But you can dip it in sprinkles, you can dip it in cinnamon sugar, you can dip it in whatever you feel like, but make sure it looks nice and pretty. That's really all I really care about.
And because I kind of messed up a little bit, I made it into like a weird rose pattern kind of thing. So this will work for the time being. I'm gonna set this little piece up now. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna take this cake and just cut it into 4 pieces. You'll basically place them around the plate to where it just looks like it's an aesthetic, I guess. Hopefully y'all can see that. And what you're going to do next, I'm gonna just use this white chocolate, and to the best of my ability, I'm just gonna drizzle this on here. And before this white chocolate hardens, I'm gonna take my beautiful box of Barbie sprinkles, because of course I have a Barbie sprinkle mix. You're just going to sprinkle it on top of this. We're gonna put that there as well. Now, I also have something else that I was wanting to make. It was gonna be some kind of spiral. So, it's gonna be made of white chocolate as well. A small section of parchment paper or wax paper if you so choose. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a pink and a white one. If it's a little messy, that's fine. Messy is beautiful. So one tip I would definitely suggest to tap the knife down onto the surface you're using. Or if you have some kind of tool that is able to dispense the chocolate onto a surface, please use that. Please, I'm begging you. It's a lot easier than using a knife. I don't know if the chocolate hit too many squats or something, or whatever, but it seems a lot thicker. This might not go as planned. I mean, I guess it's a spiral. I just now thought about this. What if I made a B? But then I ran out of chocolate. So, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna make a B. But before these things dry up and shrivel like a 30-year-old man, we're gonna put some sprinkles on this one. And that'll do it for the chocolate shape. So here's the cupcake. It's nice and hard now. I'm going to proceed to split it in half right here. After splitting the cupcake in half, I'm gonna put it next to the cookie and cake display. For the square cake, I'm not even gonna waste y'all time and actually record this, but you're just gonna cut this into a smaller square. So you see where this part is like cut out? You're just gonna cut it to that. Basically about this small. Yeah, I know. Kinda tiny. But isn't that the point? We're just gonna cut it down the middle. Like I said, everything's getting cut down the middle. Please keep in mind, I cut everything down the middle. All you're gonna do for this cake is you're going to take this, right? You see this? Yeah, I hope you see it. Is you're just gonna get these two sections, these two, whatchamacallit, all you're gonna do is just this. And I believe I put it next to this.
Okay, so I have something to tell you guys. So apparently I lost all the footage to the rest of this video. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what I did. So really all I did was just get this blue cupcake that I baked. I made it as an extra and I turned it into cake crumble around the plate. Then I put sprinkles on top of those, and then I also put on the white chocolate spirals and the bee symbol. And then I poured a glass of pink lemonade, and well, that's it. Yeah, you didn't really miss out on much. So with that being said, Dat hit the bee roll.
New Oreo Kingsters, 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 Oreo cream sandwich between Oreo cream sandwich between Oreo cream sandwich.
I would like to formally thank you guys for watching this video. I know this video was a bit all over the place and a lot of things were cut out, but regardless of that, if you liked the video, hit the like button, especially if you got all the way down here, and also hit that subscribe button. I know you're next to it, so just hit it already. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. So just give me a little, you know, even if you don't really watch the videos like that, just check me out. And also, like I said before, check out my Instagram and TikTok posts. Thank you guys once again. As always, stay creative and check out the Barbie movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go watch it, so you should too. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!